I'm Tucker, and I'm here with Jack and Pete, and we'll be speaking on economic growth. About economic growth, first off, I'll talk about what is economic growth. Economic growth is an increase in the capacity of an economy to produce goods and services. Aggregate economic growth is often measured in GNP and GDP. Aggregate gains in productivity are often correlated with an increase in average marginal productivity. Essentially, this means that the average laborer in any state is on average more productive than the period before that productivity is being compared to. Other ways to increase aggregate economic growth are through an increase in immigration and a higher birth rate.
GDP is measured in dollars and not goods and services. Some goods and services are considered to be more valuable than others. For example, cars and other pieces of expensive technology do have more value than, say, stocks because of how they contribute more to GDP and economic growth. Also, consumers tend to have different tastes and preferences in the goods and services that they choose to consume. Because of this, they place different values on these different goods and services, and it's hard to create like a set value for different goods and services. So because of the subjectivity, we tend to measure GDP and economic growth in dollars. In the US, obviously we use US dollars. And finally, since a higher total market value produced of goods and services is considered to be more valuable, this means that higher economic growth is positively associated with higher standard of living and quality of life.
All right, now I'm going to talk about some of the causes of economic growth. One being the discovery of new resources. It's found that whenever new resources are discovered, they can increase efficiency and cause new processes to produce goods and services. Another one is simple population growth. The increase in growth in the labor force directly correlates with an increase in the amount of output an economy can produce, but a key distinction here is that this does not increase productivity per worker. The only thing that has found to be positive in increasing productivity per worker is technological growth and progress. Countries that experience technological explosions increase their GDP and productivity much quicker than countries that don't do that. Final thing in here is some policies to promote economic growth can be increasing trade, increasing the savings rate, and yeah, those are ways that an economy can grow exponentially. I forgot that last thing.